Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, February 23rd, 2022. And as it is still We Need to Know Wednesdays, I am back sort of impromptu. I put an announcement up, but I am back today to talk about the importance of registering your child for Boston Public Schools. We understand from an episode with some community advocates a few months ago, there's a lot going on with exam school process changing. And with COVID, we understand that some of our parents are taxed, and we just want to make sure that parents are aware of the process of registering their children for Boston Public Schools. So do me a favor, those that are watching right now, hit that share button before we bring my guest in. Hit that share button, tag a couple of parents, and make sure that they get this information. We're only going to hold you for about 5 minutes. It's not going to be a long session in the cafe today, but I am elated to bring in this wonderful queen into the Java Cafe. I know her family. We found that out, but I would like to introduce to some and present to others Raynah Thibodeaux. She is the director of the Welcome Center in Roslindale. And so, Raynah, welcome to the Java Cafe. Know some of your peoples, and so that speaks well of your long-standing work in the community and just have that wonderful Thibodeaux name and reputation. But please say hello to folks, and then we're going to jump right in and ask a couple of questions and get some clarity around the BPS registration process.
Oh, hello, Jimmy, and thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for being here. And so we're good, you're there working and getting things together for parents at the Welcome Center. And so we're going to jump right in and check on these questions. And so we're here today because Dr. Casilius and the team, BPS, the mayor, they want to ensure that parents are aware of the process. But part of that process, Raynah, are deadlines. And so let's just check in and talk for a couple of seconds about what are the deadlines to register for the 20, and I think, wow, we're saying 2023 already, the 22-23 school year. What are the deadlines that parents need to be aware of?
Yes, time is certainly flying by. And we, really want the word to get out because parents really, especially new parents pertaining to kindergarten and early education, don't know about time frames. And, school starts in September, and sometimes you have families who think, oh, well, I'm on time if I register in July or June. But we start taking applications for September at the beginning of the year. So January is, in fact, when we started taking applications for like kindergarten 1, K0, grades 6, 7, 9. That started January 5th and extended to early February. So if you had children who were turning 4, 3, even though that first registration time frame closed, we are still allowing parents to submit those applications. So currently, we are now in our registration process for K2 children. And K2 means that your child is eligible when they turn 5 by September 1st. That registration time frame is February 7th through April 1st. And families will find out the school that their child is assigned to in May. So if your child is turning 5, that, like I said, that is the K2. And we're also taking applications for all other grades. So like I say, even if you missed the first registration period for a K1 4-year-old, 3-year-old, please still, come and put in the application. But particularly K2, we are now accepting those applications. Like I said, February 7th through April 1st, and you will find out in May.
So, Raynah, you shared a lot of information there, and you shared dates. And one of the things that is available to parents and to the community are the welcome centers, of which you oversee. You're the director in Roslindale. And so, as far as the welcome centers, let's say I'm a parent, how do I connect with the welcome centers?
So with COVID, and we just went through that surge, during Christmas and things, and we were trying to keep families protected and safe. So we are by appointment only. So if you want to make an appointment, you can call a welcome center. Call Welcome Center 617-635-9010. We can help you make an appointment, and you can also visit Boston Public Schools website, www.bostonpublicschools.org. You click, as soon as you get on the page, you can see registration, and you'll see book an appointment, and you can do it that
Hold on.
way.
Let's listen. I believe in doing stuff in real time, so I'm going to play like a parent. So we go to bostonpublicschools.org, not .gov, not .com, .org, and I go right here and I click register for BPS.
Yes, that's correct.
And then once I do that, I come to this point here, and this is where I can get the information for the welcome center. Is this it?
So let me explain. So we also have a pre-registration process. So when you do a pre-registration process, that is allowing you to fill out the application electronically online. So you can also get it done a little faster and pick your schools, upload your documents. So that link right there is where you see the SIS.
Yes.
That's where you can create an account. Like I said, put in all your demographic information for where you live, select schools, upload your documents. And once you get to the end of that process, it's going to give you the link to then book your appointment with us.
Okay.
So, yep. So that's how you can do that. But if you scroll to the bottom, there's quick links. So if you go all the way to the bottom,
all the way to the, I heard you.
Yep. I'm sorry. Look, Russia, you see the quick links?
Quick links. Okay.
Nope. If you go down even further,
this quick links, because it said it there. I know how to read.
Sorry. Registration appointments.
Okay.
Right there.
There we go. So we click here at registration appointments.
Yep. And that's how you can book an appointment.
And most of the appointments are obviously at the welcome centers, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Okay. And so that's it. That's a twofold process as well. So since COVID, we've have been able to offer remote appointments, which means if you don't want to visit a welcome center in person, then we will work with you by email to get the process done, or you can physically visit a welcome center. So when it says select service, you can do it in person or remotely, however you would choose to do so.
All right. And so presumably that would be on a Zoom and someone would reach out to you or something like that.
Not a Zoom. It would we will call you at the scheduled time. So you can pick in the morning and afternoon. We will call you, ask you what you're looking to do with us. Are you looking to transfer? Do you need to change your address? Do you need to register? And once we confirm what you would like to do, we would, use the email address that you submitted when you created the appointment with us.
Okay.
And we'll just go back and forth with you through email to submit whatever we need. And like I said, just get the process done as quick as we can through email.
Okay.
If you choose remote.
The reason why I named that, and I'm thank you for your answer, is because I don't want parents to feel that if they want to do the remote, if they don't have a computer or whatever, that they're not limited. So it's via a phone call. All right. And one of the other things, because I know your time is short and I'm a little bit over, but BPS thought it was important that this information gets out. And so along with other dates and regular registration, there has been a change through a lens of equity in the exam school process. And so what is that now, Raynah? What is that? What are the deadlines? How has that changed? And I'm sure they can get the information at the Welcome Center as well. But can we talk a little bit about the exam school registration as well?
So there was also a change with that. And unfortunately, COVID just, turned things inside out in the way we have went about our normal life. And particularly students who in the fall would be entering grade 7 and 9. These students would take an exam in November, to qualify them to enter the 3 schools, which would be Boston Latin School, O'Brien, the 3 schools that we have.
And Latin Academy.
Yeah,
Yep.
Latin. Sorry, Boston Latin Academy, O'Brien, the 3 schools. But now with COVID, those students did not take an exam. So what happened is families just had to present proofs of residency to show that they are indeed Boston residents. If they were not, a BPS student, if they were a charter school, MECO, private school, we would collect the GPAs from the schools that they attended. So the way they would determine that would be by, like I said, GPAs and proving that you're a Boston resident. So that deadline had passed in December, where we collected proofs of residency, and then the exam school department, who oversees that whole process, collects the data from like I said, the MECO private schools, to see who qualifies to be accepted. So that's how that process has changed until this task force that they have put together decides what the new process will be going forward. If there's a new exam or whatever happens, that will be determined, and all these decisions are made, by the school committee when they take votes and do things like that. So.
Okay. And if you want more information specifically about the exam school process, you can go to bostonpublicschools.org, not .gov, not .com, .org, and /exam. And so this is the first of a 2-part series. We will be back on Friday. Just give me 1 second. Raynah, thank you for your time today. We will be back on Friday. Give me 1 second here. Friday at
10.
Friday at 10 a.m. We will be back for more information. Is that going to be with you or someone else?
That'll be with me also. So part 2 with Raynah Thibodeaux.
You're going to be a regular guest in the Java Cafe when it comes to ensuring that this information is out there for parents. So Raynah, thank you for what you do every day to make sure that parents have the information so their children can be educated. Shout out to Boston Public Schools for taking this unique avenue to make sure that parents have the information. And so that's it for us today. Not a long session, and we'll be back Friday at 10 a.m. Don't forget that you can go to bostonpublicschools.org for more information, or you can call your local welcome center at 617-635-9010. Thank you all.
So much,
my pleasure, and give family my best. Thank you so much, Raynah. We'll see you Friday at 10 a.m.
All right. See you.